we are responsible for the voice of the market. And the market is not just the customers, but prospects. Not just ourselves, but the competition. Not just people that know our product, but people that don't know our product. That's 7 billion people on the planet. And if we can aggregate and understand the voice of the market and provide that strategic advice back to the blind spots, if you will, for the organization, then we're doing our job. One of the interesting things about CMO, you still have to know the brand. You still have to appreciate that. That in some sense always going to be the heart of our discipline. But we've really pivoted and become less of a functional role and more of a strategic integrator of the company. Every organization I know of any size is organized around some kind of silo, whether those are geographic silos, product silos, business unit silos, and those general managers are always going to optimize their business. Some discipline, and that turns out to be marketing, has to think holistically across those and champion the overall company experience for customers, for products, for everything. That's what marketers are doing now, and that's turned into the CMO's job.
As a marketer, you have to love change to play in this environment. Marketing has to be a specialty. You've got to focus. I'm a big believer that as a leader, your number one job is to set the destination. You have to define where you want your organization to be in the next 3 to 5 years. Because if you don't define that destination, your organization's going to start shooting and rowing in a direction, but there's no guarantee that those directions are going to lead to the same end goal. So first, as a leader, you set the destination. Second, you define the strategic framework within which the organization is going to operate. You don't do that independently. Marketing is a team sport, it's not an individual sport, and so you build a cross-functional team to get the framework right. Third, you build the best team humanly possible. You make it diverse culturally, gender, and stylistically so that you create that constructive tension to get to the best idea or the best plan forward possible. In marketing, you're never going to get to the right idea. You're going to get to a right-ter idea and a better path, but there is no right answer in marketing. And so you need that constructive tension to get to the right debate. Fourth, you bring in the best team possible who will take risks and take constructive risks. Those are people who can see where you're going, understand the framework you have to work within, but know when to pull the trigger and take that risk. And then really as a leader, your job is to get out of the way and let your people go do what you've hired them to do. As a leader, you do that, your team always succeeds.